I should really have some kind of container, shouldn't I? I shall use this melatonin container. Oh. Yeah, that is. Okay. Well, things have already gone wrong. There we go. One bearing out. We're going to put it in the tub. Two bearings out. Should probably check the bushings too, but I'm too lazy to. I'll do that later. Excuse me? It's missing a bearing. What in the world? I mean, okay. Okay. How does someone even... And this has no casing. These bearings are like been through something. Damn. The wheels don't just like fall out. Worried about that one. Move on to the others. I know this isn't the right kind of like spanner end, but I don't have the other one that fits these screws, so you're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. This one also has a messed up thing. Damn. I hope these are salvageable. Because if not, then I'm in trouble because I don't have any other sets of bearings because I placed the bearings on my other board. Not for any like particular reason, but yeah. I just thought I would. No. I did have a reason. What am I saying? So the bearings on that were messed up. There are two covers on that wall. What? Like, whose board is this? What were they doing? What is this? Anyway, that is such a squeaky sound. This is a different kind of bearing to the other kinds of bearings. This person had some issues. Jeez. Damn. Okay. I mean, they go pretty well. Some of them like don't go at all, but some go well. What is the meaning of this? Anyway. Some of them have like covers, but some of them don't. I'll be back. I'm getting a pin. Yeah, I know you're meant to remove the shields, so that's what I'm trying to do. It's a lot. It's actually really finicky. A lot more finicky than I was anticipating. Probably be easier if I had a pin that actually fit, but I don't. I'm gonna get one that does fit. Oh, I forgot my gloves. Need some light, bro. Ugh. Oh, I can't take this out because there's cages too. So I'll just leave them in. That's why they were so hard to get off. I feel like I maybe should have known that. Now I'm gonna use this cleaning wax. I think it's meant for cars, but you know. I have 2 carnauba waxes, and I'm getting the other one because I prefer it. For a reference, here's like a before image. Okay. Yeah, they're kind of scuffed. A lot of them are missing their like coverings. I can't put on gloves, apparently, because I put this on the wrong way around. I should be studying for my exams, which are in 2 weeks, but I am not. Tragic. Don't think I meant to do this indoors, so I'm gonna open my window. Sorry, that means there's noise. Yeah, definitely not meant to breathe that in. Oh, this is serious business, so I gotta take off my glasses. It's not actually that bad. Sorry about the noise, but it's just the fact that they're missing half of their pieces and that we're actually missing half the bearings themselves. Ooh, this one's smooth. Yeah, see, these are from they're indie bearings, independent truck company, and these are great, right? It's the other ones, the scuffed ones, I'm worried about. So they evidently replaced one of the wheels, and yet they didn't. And yet one of the other wheels is just missing a bearing. See, if I had spare bearings, I would use them, but I actually don't have my spare bearings anymore because when I replaced them, like I didn't know that I could clean them out, so I figured they were just like useless after that point. So I what did I do? Oh yeah, I actually took them apart and made the sides into rings, which is fun, but the bearings were actually salvageable, so they're actually probably in better condition than these. So I'm very upset at myself now. Oh no, I forgot that I shouldn't have done that. I put the bearings on the papers on my desk, and they were dirty. That was dumb. It was an idiot move. Now I'm going to put them in a solvent. I'm using acetone. You can use acetone, alcohol, whatever. You can see all of that grime coming out of them. So this is what this stuff, like the color of it, is for. I want to scrub them, but I'm worried about like damaging them. I'll try on one. Scuffed toothbrush. See, I have the insides of one of the bearings, but not the outside of the missing one. Oh, I'm worried about these. I hope I get them back to Lego. Because I really don't want to go get new bearings. Ah, where's my cloth? Very upset at myself about that. And they were good bearings too, like they were proper decent bearings. I don't know, it just didn't occur to me to clean them. So mad at myself. You know, well, what can you do? They were indie bearings as well. No, they weren't. They were. See, I knew you could clean them, but they had like the pressed in like steel covers, and I thought that you couldn't clean those. Because I don't know. I didn't do my research. Oh, the board's like in the way of everything I'm doing. So I'm just cleaning them out. Messed up my gloves. Should not be breathing this in. Right, now I'm gonna leave those alone and try and clean out like the screws and nails and stuff. Yeah, the washers. I really hope I can like adjust these trucks. Quite different to how I usually ride them, but let me see. They're not budging. Oh, there they've budged. Ah, it is a struggle, but I think they are movable. So if the bushings are scuffed, then I can do something with that. And meanwhile, though, let me just acetone is just wrecking these gloves right now. Like they were like tight. Now they're just really messed up. But it's okay. I think these are done in the bath. So I'm gonna dry them up. I'm gonna check their condition and then see if I should clean them, do another cycle. But if they're decent, then I'll probably just put some oil or grease in them. See, I don't actually have like, can't breathe, grease meant for skateboard bearings, but I do have trumpet valve oil and just slide grease, and I hope that translates. Oh yeah, I'm worried about my music practical because I have a music practical exam in a bit. I mean, I cleaned the outsides, so if they're wrecked, they'll be pretty as rings. I really hope I haven't messed them up because my friend's coming over and we were going to ride the board, and we can't ride the board if the board has no bearings. Don't know if that ever occurred to anyone, but boards without bearings are actually unrideable. Studies can confirm. See, I'd love to run a commentary channel. That seems so fun, but the issue is that I don't know what to talk about, and I don't know what to do while I talk. Because often they're like, do something. Because if you're just sitting there, then I feel like you've got to like be much more cohesive, and there's a much higher standards. Doesn't feel great, but it's better than nothing. It's improved. Okay, so this doesn't have a shield. Anyone who knows things, can I still ride it? Or is that like a lost cause? This one also. Because I have their shields, but they're like really buckled. You can't really see it on camera, but I assure you that they are wrecked. So that's that. Yeah, those are looking fine, except for the two without the shields. I don't think I can put the shields back on. Can't do that, right? Like, that's not like a thing. I just gotta hope for the best, I suppose. Now, question for anyone watching this, if you want to, because I only have 7 bearings, which wheel does not get the bearing? Like any professional, anyone who actually knows what they're doing at all, which wheel should I sacrifice, or is that like not possible? Because I mean, I got it with only 1 bearing in one of the wheels, so evidently it's doable. I mean, they were selling the board, so maybe it wasn't. This is wrecking my gloves. Probably good that I'm wearing gloves then, because I mean, the alternative is wrecking my hands. I just want to know what was going through the mind of the person who did this. Why are there 2 washers on one of the wheels? Is that a thing? I don't know, because the board looks like, judging from the scuffs and the marks on it, it seemed like the person who was riding it was decent at skating. So maybe they had some master plan that I didn't know of, because I very much not, right? I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I just like making things shiny. This whole stream's unlisted, isn't it? I'm talking to myself, but it's fine because there's a camera, so it's not weird. I'm not going insane. What are you talking about, Mom? Okay, those are still awful, but on the bright side, I tried, and that's okay. When you don't mean to detonate the nuclear bomb, but you do anyway, well, I mean, I tried to stop it, and that's what counts. That didn't... Yeah, I think those are fine. Nope. They're trying to run away from me. Just like everyone in my relationships. What relationships? I haven't spoken to another human being in like 6.5 years. Anyone who actually knows me in real life, you don't. What are you talking about? I've never seen you before. Who are you? Oh my god. I've ripped my calendar, which I mean, I don't think I should care about that much. I mean, it's not this year's calendar. No, it is this year's, but it's not this month's. Someone's coming into my room. Okay, it's actually not that bad, but now I've ripped it. So I'm gonna just go through these one more time. I think I'll leave those ones alone because they're fine, but okay, now just trying to whack it in there. One done. Two done. 3. Yeah, my sleeves. Oh, this one's crunchy. That's not a nice feeling. So, how's your life? Often I talk to people and then I realize I like never ask them about stuff, but it feels weird like if I initiate a conversation if I don't have something to say. Because if I go up to someone, I'm like, hey, like, how's your life? It's like I could have said that anytime, so why am I saying it now? But if I'm like, hey, the craziest thing just happened to me, like it makes sense because like the thing is relevant. I know a kid who's in England. I should ask them about the weather because I love snow. And it's like getting cold now because it's autumn now. What's really weird is I think of like September as spring. I live in the southern hemisphere, right? I think of September as spring, and then I think of, but I also think of like March, April as spring. It's really weird. And I kind of think of June, July as winter, but also, you know, August. No, also like December is winter because like the whole Christmas propaganda. It's nice when you can see like the dirt coming out. Coming out? Proud of you, dirt. It's okay. We accept you. Where's bro? So slippery. Should I rinse these in another bit of acetone? Probably. I can't use the old acetone, can I? I'd like to. See, I'm pretending this is a live stream, but it's not. It's not. It's a video. But the thing is, I can't, like, normally what I record on is dead, so I'm on my computer. Oh, I hope the weird battery sound doesn't mess up the audio. But anyway, I'm on my computer, but I can't just record videos on it. So the only way is if I, like, live stream, but then upload it after. Which means I can't edit it. Not like I was really going to. Still freaks me out that I don't really have the option. These gloves are like wrecked. Like I think the stuff's probably not good for them. Oops. I cut off half my finger. Do they need a new bath? Like this bath is dirty, so I shouldn't use this bath. But I don't have more acetone, so I'm gonna use this bath. Me just having one of my fingers not covered. Lungs. Can't breathe. Is this why I'm so mentally ill? Is it the brain damage? I mean, they look shiny and like nice and new. The question is, will they die the second I put them in a skateboard? Now, question for anyone also. This isn't a live stream. I don't know why I'm asking. I'm talking to myself. But if anyone does see this video and does know how anything really about skateboards and bearings and things, you don't need the bearings on other things. But anyway, should I use this valve oil or should I use slide grease? Let me grab the Oh, here it is. Oops. Well, you know, here's the insides of my other bearings. I'm so mad at myself about that. And I found my gloves. But anyway. Yeah, if you do know, so this is like the consistency of the oil, right? It's like oil. And then the grease is like thick. You know, it's grease. been kind of hot lately, like it's like a paste. I mean, I think I'll try it. I'll do one with one and the other with the other. The grease doesn't like stay that thick, by the way, like it melts. Okay, that feels good, so I'm gonna go with that. Oh yeah, that feels really good. I think that's better. I don't know. I have no reasoning behind it. Oh, I forgot to try one with oil. But when I was like, when I was cleaning out my Blue Ring keyboards, I used the grease wet better than the oil. So but I wasn't sure if that's because they're made out of like plastic and you know the oil is kind of from metal, but bearings are metal. I have no idea what I'm doing, but should I try one with Velva? But I don't want them to be, like feel different. So I'm worried, but I'll do it. Do it for the Vine, for my stream, my 7 subscribers. But that feels fine too. I'll do both. The thing with the oil is it's easier because it can get like under the covers much more easily. Definitely how you're meant to clean these. I think I'm kind of just going to leave these alone. I can't get grease through the covers. I'll give them like a drop of oil. Oh, that was way more than a drop. I did not see it going in, so I just assumed there was nothing happening. But there were things happening. I'm just an idiot. That's generally the answer to most of my life's problems. I can't see because my glasses are really dirty. Okay. Okay, there we go. Some semi-clean bearings-ish. Oh, I should probably do this. Clean off the actual trucks. Just a little. So you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just cleaning up. Those have a special name, but I'm just going to call them poles. Are poles strictly vertical? I didn't want to make the stream like visible because like sometimes my parents just run into my room and say, "Hey, Eve, you know the craziest thing just happened." And I don't know. It's not like that's a violation of their privacy because they didn't ask to be live streamed and I didn't tell them I was live streaming. Oh my god, on this board you can see that there's like this person's getting like loads of wheel bites. Like damn. So I hope I can adjust the trucks because I generally ride on my I generally ride with pretty stiff trucks. I fear speed wobble. So yeah. Should I stop putting these back on? I mean, what else am I going to do, right? So, I guess, yeah. I don't know which is the nose of this board. I think this one. Yeah. It's more important to have solid back wheels, right? I mean, I don't know why. I'm thinking like bike brakes. Like, you know, you don't want your front brakes to not work. So I'm like, it's the same. Like anything that has wheels is the same thing, right? Because like Logics. See, on my other skateboard, it was so hard to get the bearings in, and I had to like literally like slam them onto the. I did this the wrong way. Is there a difference? I don't know. Should I put the trucks that aren't super scuffed facing inwards or outwards? Because I think if I put them facing outwards, right, then they'll get more harm over time, but like they're also more able to handle that harm than the scuffed ones. But I put them on the inside because I thought like these like bearings are like super scuffed, so they're probably going to die at some point. So it's better to just protect the good ones so I can like keep them. Trying to figure out which side. So I ride Goofy, so then I'm going to put the 2 on the one side because I feel like that just makes sense. I have no reasoning at all. But that's what we're going with. Wait, I might have a singular spare bearing. Oh. There is part of a bearing in here. See, I found the center bit, right? And I found the outside. So we're just missing the wheels, but not the wheels, like the balls, for the ball bearing, the ball thing. So I'm thinking I might be able to, can you reassemble I probably won't do that on this stream because I have no idea how, but maybe another stream? I should be studying for my exams, and it's really stressing me out that I'm not. How do I get this godforsaken thing out? Excuse me, sir. Sir, are you there? But let me just put these on in the meanwhile so I don't lose them. Gloves are getting in the way now because they're all balloony from I think it's from the acetone. I don't think it's from the cleaning wax because, I don't know, the acetone feels a lot more potentially harmful. That needs to go. They're spinning so much smoother now. So now I'm just going to put on, the bolts and everything. So I'm not sure what to do about that missing bearing. I don't think there's really very much I can do about it, except like put in a new bearing. So I reckon I can just try ride it without one bearing. Why not? Why not? Live on the, I can ride a board with one bearing, says the kid who can't even put a bolt. It's called a bolt, in case anyone didn't know. On the wheel. And the last person, when we got the board, the bolts were like super, super loose, so there was loads of rattle, but the wheels were like, could go pretty smooth, and I think that's because the bearings were like scuffed, so I don't know why the person did that. I'm going to do them a little tighter than they have them. Yeah, like that. And then where's my other washers? I am missing a washer, but I had an extra washer when we there he is. Which means I'm missing one washer, but there was an extra washer, so I don't need it. So I shall just continue with my life and practice the art of... There's the other washer. I had enough washers all along. Or did I? I think I have no idea. really out of it. I don't know. I've had like the weirdest last couple of days. Like I've been feeling so awful. Like everything's just been so boring and tiring, and I haven't wanted to do anything, and everything's been difficult. I've been procrastinating. I haven't been able to work. I haven't been able to think. I haven't wanted to do anything. I've been tired. I haven't been able to sleep as well. Yeah, that's decent. Let me do this one. Where's my fourth thingy? Oh no. I've lost the fourth. Oh, there it is. I wonder. No, I'm still mad about replacing those. Like, and bearings are like, I don't know, in the grand scheme of the adult world where people actually have real finances, but they're expensive. Look, I don't have any money. I'm a child. I possess no funds. I had a debit card. I've lost the debit card, but there was no money in the account anyway. So, what is a credit score? Because that's like an American thing. Do they have that in other countries? Where's the Snake Snappity is the third wheel, the fourth wheel, the last. Well, okay. I mean, I'll put the bearing in, I guess. Just see what happens. I'm trying, for context, it's behind the board, to get the outer rim of the bearing out of the wheel. And I'm succeeding tremendously well. So now, how many balls go in each wheel? Is that 7 or 8? I didn't pass kinder school. It's not even. That's 7. But why would you put 7? That makes no sense. If I wait, let me see the dents in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But why? Why? Let me check. Oh yeah. So I have bearings from a different old that I didn't destroy. This is what they were. See, they were really rusted. Like they wouldn't even turn at all. But I thought they were like gone. But I think they actually could be salvageable. But what I was actually looking for is not those, because I don't intend on using them, but actually this. It's like a bearing cage. I think they're called cages, but it is a different size. My luck is tremendously good, is it not? Let me just try this, okay? So I will take these out. Oh, I need a... There we go. Why didn't I do the whole stream like this? Because you haven't seen what I was doing the whole stream. Why did no one say anything? Why did none of you fictional viewers say anything? One of my 7 loyal subscribers, none of which you can actually see this at the moment because it's unlisted for aforementioned reasons. Why did none of you say anything? I'm an idiot and I apologize greatly. And I would, but I can't redo the video because now the bearings are cleaned through the magical powers. Now, how do I do that? There are things in the world that simply do not, that my small brain cannot comprehend. See, I'm thinking if I take out some of the balls, then I can on like one side, then I'll be able to like move the thing to the side to get the other ones in, so that, yeah, when you, and what? How do I do this? Are you meant to be able to reassemble bearings? I don't think you are, but I'm just cool like that. I do cool things. I'm gonna open to page 1 and then skip ahead to page 2 because I'm just that rebellious. So rebellious that I spent 40 minutes trying to put a small metal sphere into a big metal circle. Because nothing screams cool like that does. Ow, my finger! No! Like, it has to go in. Can't keep running away from your problems. It's gotta. Oops, I dropped that. But, wait, let me take off my gloves. My hands are so sweaty. Okay, this is not working, but it's gotta work. You're our only hope. Come on. How do I do this? Like, there's gotta be some way. Come on. I believe in you. Everyone says if you believe in yourself, you can do anything. Including the physiologically impossible? I didn't think so. Stop telling me what to do. Wait, no, there's a way. There would be a way if there was a goddamn even number of bearings in this thing. But there isn't. And now I've lost everything. Everything. All of it. My whole life I've worked. And yet. Now, you see, I named this video Cleaning My Bearings. And, but I don't think that's an accurate description of the goings and, sorry, of this video. I feel like this is, I have two, but I don't know which one's the right one. Please, can someone give me a sign? Is this one the one? I'm going insane. Help! Come on. When nothing in your life works, just apply force. What happens when an immovable object meets an unstoppable force? Yeah, that's the one. The answer is pretty bad YouTube content. Yeah, it is great. So great, in fact, almost as great as Alexander was. History people will get that. I don't understand history at all. It's such an impossible subject. It's impossible for it to go in, and yet I still believe that it can. How did that happen? How many bearings do you really need? How many balls do you really need in a bearing? Like 3 is fine, right? 4. It's more than half. That's a pass. How did they do this in the factories? Do I just like slam it? Bop it. I don't understand physics. How did they get this in the first place? My hands are shaking. You know what else is shaking? Physics. Because I'm going to do this. And if I don't, I'll be quite disappointed in myself. Die, come on. You know what? Actually, it's fine. You can live. I'll be kind. Be a good Samaritan. I'm gonna go ask someone who has godly abilities to do this. Come on, I believe in you. Wait, what if I try and do the outside one? No, that's more force. That would be like harder, right? Almost as hard as this life. I'm depressed. Thought I could make a funny joke, but I can't. You know what else I can't do? Nothing. I'm God. Come on. I believe in you. See, come join me. Isn't this a high quality and well planned out stream? See, I'm trying to get this into this, but the issue is that it doesn't fit. That's the issue with most world politics today. What happens if I just smash it? Oh, it breaks. Never could have seen that one coming. Who needs the outer shell of the bearing? Oh wait, no, you definitely need the outer shell of the bearing. I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah, I should end the stream. But, because I can't put this wheel back on without the bearing. Because it won't work. So, yeah, they roll super smoothly. They're pretty nice. Still going. Except the fact that one of them isn't existing. I love you. Goodbye. I'm aware.